Hey, it's Dusty Thunder with another AITA story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for checking my husband's dash cam footage on his car without his consent? I, 34 female, live with my husband, 37 male, and daughter, 7 female. My daughter and I recently went on a short trip out of state while my husband stayed home as he had work and was supposed to look after our dog. On the last day of our trip, we got a call from my husband who was acting distraught and said that our dog Ellie had run away and that he could not find her. He claimed she had just bolted away from him in the park into some bushes and he could not find her. Our dog is quite small, a mini poodle mix and almost 13 years old. She's still active, but it's really unlike her to run away from us, and I was suspicious but chose to believe my husband, and me and my daughter were in grief but did not want to blame him. When we came back home, he seemed surprisingly okay, unlike us. Ever since the pandemic, my husband started working from home, and he has always been annoyed at how much attention we gave Ellie, and hated how Ellie begged to sit on our laps and his while he worked. A few days later, we got a call from an animal rescue in a neighboring state quite far from us that she had been found. I picked up the phone and it was on our landline, which we almost never use these days, but was on the contact on the microchip. I told my husband and he just said, "That's great, I'm so happy." But it felt kind of blunt and insincere. I said, "It is strange that she got so far," and he responded that someone must have stolen her and then abandoned her. This made little sense to me as to why that would happen. When he was out drinking with his buddies, I copied the videos from his dash cam for the days I was away and saw that he had indeed taken Ellie far out of state, clearly dropped her in front of his own car and thrown a frisbee-like object into a field, yelled fetch, and drove off without her. This is like the pet equivalent of the Yellowstone train station. I was livid and confronted him, and he just stupidly muttered how he dropped her there so she could find a farm and have a better life, and then the next day got really angry at me for viewing his dash cam and called me and my daughter assholes. His daughter is 7. Called his 7-year-old daughter an asshole because he got exposed? Wow, bro. Also, the action that he took, super effed up. What do you... Okay. Yeah, that's the end of that story. Holy shit. Okay, so pets will annoy you. That's when you train them to not do the thing that annoys you, or that you tell them to go lay down, or you do something to end the annoying thing that is annoying you. You don't take them out of state, drop them, throw a frisbee, say fetch, and speed off, and then pretend like she just ran away. I'm so jealous of this dog. This 13-year-old dog. This was not a puppy. This was not a new dog. This was not a violent dog. This was not a dog that had other issues. It's just a dog that he was annoyed by and jealous of. So he took her to the Yellowstone train station. Got exposed. Called his wife and his 7-year-old daughter assholes. That's helping, bro. Helping. You're helping. You're helping a lot. You're helping yourself so much right now. It's like he went into scorched earth F-it mode. And he's like, man, if I'm busted now, just screw everything. Screw you. Screw you. I know you're 7. Just screw you. You're an asshole. Can't get rid of the dog. Here's the problem. Well, obviously there's a lot of problems going on. Here's the biggest problem that I see. If he's capable of doing that to an animal, the leap from animal to human is not that big. Like of being able to do that, of showing no remorse for doing that, and lying, and then lashing out when he got exposed. Question here is, am I the astronaut for checking my husband's dash cam footage on his car without his consent? Oh yeah, that's what he's mad about. No, because you knew something was off. You had a gut feeling that something was wrong. If you had no reason to check it, maybe, but there was a reason to check it. And of course he had to lash out at you, because people, when they get exposed, we talk about this a lot. When people get exposed, they lash out at anything they can find. It's not going to be, they're not going to be like, oh, yep, shucks, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky kids. No, it's going to be ugly, and it was. Now you know he's capable of some shit, including calling your 7-year-old an asshole for him getting exposed. So what are you going to do with that? Because he planted a flag right here. He drove out of state to ASCON 1. There's a rest stop there with like a little frisbee disc golf course and dog park, coincidentally right next to each other. It's odd. He went there. I don't know. How do you ever trust him about anything ever again? It's like he just decided to scorch earth his marriage, his relationship with his child, everything, because he was jealous of a dog. The end.